I'm Gregor Paul from the Herald here with Wyn Gray, talking rugby, talking the Chiefs. No Aaron Cruden. That's been a very long time. 2011 was the last time the Chiefs played without Aaron.
Don't think he's missed a game in Dave Rennie's tenure at the Chiefs, which is an incredibly long run. 40-odd games. Number 10, Aaron Cruden. There was a chance last year, at one stage they were thinking of using Gareth Anscombe in the place, but he damaged his foot or did something silly and Cruden walked back in and he's been there ever since. And now, who's his replacement?
Well, I suspect it'd be young Gareth Anscombe would be the only option they've got. But I need to ask you, the Chiefs have shown incredible resilience. They've had injuries over the last 2 years. They seem to pull players in, move them around, and everything works quite well for them. Continuity. This is a wee bit different now. This is their number 10. This is the first time they've never played without him. We'll assume it's Anscombe.
Yeah.
Can he give the Chiefs what they need?
Well, this is a massive, massive question because there's a number of components to this, I think. How does he connect with his halfback? Is he better with Augustin Pulu or Tawera Kerbalu for a start? That's one part of it. And then he doesn't have any big bangers in midfield to help him out. So he's going to have to use other players like Andrew Horrell, who are very gifted and skillful, and Tim Nanai-Williams. But they're all of a similar size. Running backs, you would like to think, rather than necessarily blokes who want to cart it up north-south.
Yeah.
Big question on Anscombe, I guess. Unwanted by the Blues, went down the road. Chiefs believed they could use him. They have, but at wing and fullback.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I can't give you an answer because I haven't seen him play 5'8" except in ITM Cup level, where the criticism has been that he doesn't play up enough in the line. He hangs too far back in the pocket in the modern game. Perhaps he's fixed that. Perhaps the Chiefs will get him to fix that. How do you see him progressing?
Well, I think he's a different player to the one that the Blues let go. He's a bit older. He's more confident. He obviously feels more comfortable with the Chiefs than he ever did at the Blues. He's learned how to play at Super Rugby because he's a very good fullback. He's even good enough to play on the wing, and he's got one stunning attribute, which is his pace, which I really, really like. A guy that's quick can be deadly. But you're making good points. Can he use that pace to good effect at number 10, or is it too busy? I'd have concerns about his tackling. I think everyone does. And number 10 is a position these days where I'm afraid if you can't tackle, Simon Hickey was targeted last week and he was brave. He gave it what he could, but Pat McKay ran over him a couple of times. And that can happen again for the Chiefs here. Anscombe can throw himself around, but is he good enough, strong enough to hold up bigger men?
In his defence, there are not too many first 5'8" who tackle as well as Dan Carter, Aaron Cruden. Even Bowden Barrett from time to time has done the turnstile.
Yeah. But I think Anscombe brings a confidence and a skill set that can be used to work for the Chiefs, but he's not Aaron Cruden. And they need to remember that. Can he play the way Aaron plays? I'm not sure that that's the right way for them to go. They might have to adapt to suit Anscombe, and then they're kind of back to square one a wee bit with a different kind of tempo and style.
I've got a feeling they're going to have to go right back to basics a bit because Cruden's game, by instinct, is an attacking, running type of game. Now, that is not Anscombe at all from what I've seen of him. He is a very not a program type player, but someone who plots his way around a field rather than attacks it with his athletic gifts, which are many. Yeah. But he's more of a planning strategist type player. So yes, I think this changes the Chiefs program entirely. Perhaps they're fortunate that this weekend they come back from Africa and they have a game against the Rebels. Who, they're not going to be easy as we saw last week, but they probably offer a better type of opponent than some others.
Look, I think they're beatable. They're a good side. They can be quite dangerous, as they showed last week in Dunedin, but they're beatable for the Chiefs, and they would probably won a game like that. We saw with the Blues, the fatigue that you bring home with you is quite exceptional, and B, they're going to be trying a different back line, which is going to challenge them. Again, the issue is the next 5 weeks, because they need to build a bit of momentum now. While they didn't lose,
Yeah.
They haven't won either, and they need to start winning games again.
Sure. And I think the other part that the Chiefs coaches will be looking at is helping Anscombe with players like Latimer and Sam Cane around him to help his defensive technique and just to give him an extra boost around that area. And why not?
Yeah. Oh, and I think to offload the ball to, you make a good point about the lack of big men, because with Anscombe, you'd want to have that guy who he can, if he's not sure what to do, a simple ball and the big man takes them going forward as a really good get out for a young to play his way back into the role. And maybe that's what Messam and Kane and Latimer are going to have to do, is get themselves on either side and be that option for them, I suspect.
I've got a feeling that's something that they've got to work on hard this week. But they don't have an enormous amount of time either, do they? Having come back from Africa and sort of woken up today and tomorrow going, where the hell am I? Oh, we're just about to play our next game.
Well, that's right, but they know that, and I think they're all conditioned and aware of it, and this is what this competition's all about. It's fast turnaround. You don't get a chance to feel sorry for yourself with a bit of jet lag, and unlike us, when we travel, we get given hours, weeks, days to recover.
Don't we just?
Anyway, mate, thank you for that.
And maintain possession. Now Sturzaker having a dab, the halfback. Flicks it off the future Stoller, just short but over. That's a try. The man who made his debut in Super Rugby for the Highlanders scores against them.
A break from Sturzaker. Finally, the offload. Future Stoller was the one to go over. Still on.
Well, they've taken it quickly. Sapawanga looks to fire it wide. Becky Toa. Just a metre or so short. Christie. Well, great snap decision to take the tap. And the Highlanders are in.
Yeah, well done, Aaron Smith. It was on all day. They had numbers of plenty, the Highlanders. They couldn't get it from the breakdown. However, Aaron Smith still recognised the space.
Now Coltman, so the Highlanders threaten again. Smith, chance to jink and dive his way through the lot of them. Brilliant try from the All Black halfback.
Well, I made the comment that Shane Christie's on fire at the moment, but he's only lukewarm compared to this guy. He is in absolutely sensational form.
He can't get there. Now Coltman tries to burrow over. Christie looking for a second. He can't make it. Highlanders hammering away.
Massive numbers to the left.
Sapawanga, they've got to score. Ben Smith, and he's over. Once again, they turned down the kick at goal and come up with a try.
Oh, they did. They gambled and it's worked. Nice little move from the line out. It was set to drive with Smith at the front, but they worked something around the side, fooled everybody, including me, and from there...
Leapa, Higginbottom wins it again. Now they look to get it wide. Tamati Ellison, Woodward up on the line. Here's the chance. The fend and the try in the corner. They've got the try they wanted.
He won't mess around, Woodward.
Comes out for Tanaka. No, now they go to touch. Enough, says Sapawanga. Highlanders 33, Rebels 30.